back with another video. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. You know how cousins are. We like to tell secrets, like to share secrets. I'm ready to share my secret. Do you want to know what I've been using on my eczema? If so, then keep on watching. Hi you guys, I'm back with another video and I'm very excited about this one because I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I've been using on my eczema, and it is a natural remedy that I have discovered. And so let's get right into it. So I discovered this remedy when I was doing the rice water rinse, and I posted that video January 30th of this year, and I will leave that down in the description bar so you can go and watch that video if you haven't already. So I used the rice water for the first time on my hair, and when you use it on your hair, it's supposed to help your hair to grow. And I do feel like that it made my curls more elongated, but I'm not really sure if it made my hair really grow because I only used it that one time. But okay, so the thing about it is you're supposed to leave the water on your hair for an hour. So I put the water on my hair and I put a plastic bag on my hair to let it sit. So I noticed that while I was waiting the hour, that it was dripping all down my neck. You know, it was running down my arms. So I was like, oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't break me out. So that night I came home and I took a apple cider vinegar bath. So I put like 3 cups of the apple cider vinegar in my water. And then I took a bath just in case the water was going to irritate me. I didn't want it. I kind of wanted to stop it before it happened. So the next day, I was kind of rubbing on my neck, and I was like, my neck feels really smooth for some reason. Like, guys, if y'all have eczema, you know what I mean. For your skin to feel smooth, that's very abnormal. So I was kind of trying to figure out, what did I do to my neck to make it feel so smooth? So probably the next day after that, I kept saying, Mom, my neck feels really smooth, and it kind of looked lighter than the day before I did the rice water rinse. So I was thinking, I was like, so what did I do differently? And then I remembered that I did the rice water rinse on my hair and that it was dripping down on my neck. So that made me think, maybe it was the rice water. So I Googled, and tried to see if I could find anything about using rice water on your skin. And I did find some websites that were saying that people they use it for a face wash. They use it for a toner, and you can also use it for eczema and acne, any kind of skin irritation. So this is what I found on Google. It says that fermented water is water that's been left to ferment and has gone slightly sour. It is rich in antioxidants, minerals, B vitamins, and vitamin E. Also, fermented rice is good for the face and skin. And I will also insert some pictures in this video so you can see what I mean, because on the camera my neck still looks darker than it really does in person. But I'm like, guys, let me tell you, this has changed my life, okay? Because I feel so much more confident in my skin. Like this shirt that I'm wearing right now, I would have never worn this shirt without a jacket or something to cover it, half of my skin, because I had still had scars from my previous eczema, and I still had breakouts on my neck. And as you can see, I can't really see right now if my neck looks darker, but I definitely have some pictures so you can see the difference between before I started using the rice water and now that I'm using it. And then it says that fermentation of water lowers the pH of the rice water, and this is similar to our hair's pH, which is slightly acidic. And it says that it would give your hair a silky smooth, and it really did make my hair really soft. But guys, it made my skin even softer. Like, I cannot explain it. My skin, my arms are so soft. They're so smooth. My chest is smooth. My neck is smooth. The darkness that I had on my neck is lightening up. It's almost back to normal. I still do have some dark spots on my neck, so it's not all the way gone. I had eczema on my hand right here. It was really dark. It was really itchy. It had some bumps. It was rough. And now, like in the middle of my hand, it's completely gone. Right here, it's completely gone. But I'm going to add some videos because I know you probably can't see everything that I'm talking about. But okay, let's get into it. The first picture is from last year and the last picture is from today. But okay, let's get into how I make the rice water. Okay, so this is the container that I put the rice water in. And this is just a plastic container because I used it because it had a top and it was easy to, you know, kind of use or whatever. So I used 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. Now this is a little bit more than 2 cups because I only had a bottle of water. I try not to use the tap water. The only time that I use tap water is if you have a filter because you're trying to eliminate kind of chemical that might be in the water. And I've read that you're supposed to use organic rice, but I just use any kind of rice. So I haven't really used organic rice. So you definitely do not have to get organic, but I do plan on trying the organic to see if the benefits of it is any better than just a normal rice. But okay, like I was saying, I use 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. I had it right, okay? And then I put it in this container and I put the top on it. And they say to store it in like a dark, kind of warm temperature room. And I let it sit for 3 to 4 days. Now, guys, I'm just gonna be real with you. Like I always tell you, I'm here to help you. And I'm always gonna tell you the truth about everything that I use, okay? I'm never gonna tell you something that's not the truth. I'm never going to mislead you. The smells, okay? If you don't like smells, if you're very sensitive to smells, then this probably will not be for you. But I'm desperate, okay? I want my eczema to go away. I do not care. So if I can use the apple cider vinegar, I definitely can use this, okay? So I let this sit for 3 to 4 days. And this water is actually, this rice is actually from, I used it previously and I never done it before, but I kind of wanted to see how many times I could use the rice without having to put brand new rice in here. So this container, I had it sitting for 4 days, but this rice is old, but the water is new. I just put the water in today. So after the 3 to 4 days, I put it in a bottle like this because I normally put it in this spray bottle and all of my water does not fit in here. So I just store the rest of it in here so I can put some more in the other container. So next, when I pour out of the container to my bottle, then I fill up my spray bottle. Now this is what I use on a daily basis. Okay, so the first time that I used it, I sprayed it all over my skin. Like I put a towel on, took all my clothes off, I put a towel on, and I sprayed it on the areas that I needed on. I sprayed it on my neck. I sprayed it, you know, right here on my arms. And I sprayed it on my chest. And I let it sit for an hour. Now, this was the very first time after the rice water rinse that I used on my hair. This was the very first time that I ever did it. So I let it sit on my skin for an hour. So you might want to do this like before you get in the shower. You know, you're just walking around the house before you actually take your shower. So that's what I kind of did, but I took a bath, not a shower. So I let it sit on my skin for an hour, okay? So then I put some more apple cider vinegar, probably 2 of the little tops of that comes on the bottle. I put 2 to 3 of those in my water, and then I just took a normal bath. Like I said, this does have a very strong smell, so you want to make sure that you rinse it off. So if you have a boyfriend or a husband, you kind of want to make sure that you rinse it out because it is going to have a smell. But after a while, you're not going to smell it anymore. Well, at least I don't. But you do get used to the smell. So I let it sit on my skin for an hour, and then I just took a bath like I normally would. And that was it. And then I went back and I moisturized my skin. In my tips video, I told you guys how I moisturize my skin. I will also leave that video in my description bar so you can go back and check that out also, so you can know every step that I take for my skin. So I did that probably for 4 to 5 days. And that's what I normally can get out of this little bottle. Now, I try to find a bigger size spray bottle. It'll probably be better that way if you could find a bigger bottle so you don't have to keep doing it as often trying to make the rice water. But I couldn't find a bottle, so this is the only thing that I could find at the time. So I normally can get to probably 4 to 5 days out of this. It just depends on how much I'm using. So I did that for probably 4 days, and then I ran out of the rice water. And so the thing that I would recommend that I was not doing is when you first make your rice water, you want to go ahead and make another one. So if you let this sit for 3 to 4 days and then you pour it out, just go ahead and make you some more so you can let it sit for 3 to 4 days, because you don't want to get to the 4th day and then you don't have any more. So then you have to wait an additional 3 more days before your rice is ready. So I would recommend to do it ahead of time. So that's what I've been doing recently, is just like I showed you, this is new water. Okay, so and this is the first day that I've been letting it sit. So I did that for a week. So now I don't really do the vinegar bath every day. Only thing that I do now is that I take this and I put it in the shower. So when I get in the shower, I just spray my neck, I spray my chest, and I spray my arms, and then I just take a normal shower. So that's what I've been doing for probably 2 weeks now. And that's been working. It's kind of like maintaining what I've already did, because I started doing this in January and this is March. So I did it probably for that week, that day in January. Then I did it 3 weeks probably in February, and then I've been doing it so far in March. So that's how long I've been using this water, and I've already seen a difference. The first day that I used it on my skin, I could tell a complete difference. You know, my skin felt smooth. I'm not itching as much as I normally do. My skin isn't as rough and dark as it normally looks. On my arms, the scars are completely gone. I'm gonna leave videos of that. I'm gonna leave pictures of that too, so you can see what I'm talking about. But the first picture is from October and the last picture is from today. What I'm talking about. But guys, you need to try this rice water on your eczema. It's very cheap. It does not burn. It's natural, so you don't have to spend a lot of extra money on it, going back and forth to the doctor. It's working for me, and I hope that it works for you too. Okay, so how often I use it, I try to spray. I take a bath twice a day. Well, I don't take a bath. I take a shower twice a day. So in the morning, I spray, take my shower, and then at night, I spray again, and then I take my shower. So that's how I've been doing it now. I spray in the morning, then I spray at night, and then you want to make sure that you moisturize. However you've been moisturizing, I use the Vaseline and the Eucerin lotion. However, whatever steps you're taking, just make sure before you go to bed that you moisturize. That's the most important thing, is replacing that moisture back into your skin, and it's very important if you want to heal your eczema. So guys, that is what I've been doing. I hope that this video is useful, and I hope that it helps somebody else, because it's definitely helping me, and I hope that it continues to work, because you know, with eczema, it'll work at first and when you first start using it, and then you're like, it's not working like it was before. I'm not getting the same effects or the same results as I was before. But for me, it's working wonders. The only thing is the smell, and I know that some people say you could add lavender or peppermint, and I'm not really sure how they will work with my eczema. So that's why I have not added some type of scent to it, because I do not want to add anything extra that might break me out or might change the way that the rice water has been working for me, because it's been working fine. It is a smell. It is a strong smell, especially after letting it sit for 3 to 4 days. You're letting something ferment, so if just, you know, it's gonna have a very sour smell to it. It's kind of similar to the vinegar. So if you can deal with the vinegar, you can definitely deal with this. Just make sure that after you spread, that you wash yourself down really good. You rinse yourself off, and make sure you get all the scent off, because after you get out the shower, you might smell it a little bit, but it's not going to be just loud like that, because about time I put my lotion and my perfume on, I can't even smell it anymore, you know. So but I have been using it for over a month. So that just goes to show that you can definitely get used to the smell. But guys, I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.